Thanks so much, everybody, for being here and listening. It's been so great to be here together with everybody. Oh man, it means a lot. So thanks so much. We'll be hanging around out back by the, come say hi, and when we got CDs and thanks again.
I'm gonna leave you with a song that might be, it's about a festival that you've gone to. It doesn't really matter where it is, but it's outdoors and it lasts for at least 4 days. Festival parking lot where my brains, my nerves, my eyeballs were shot, and I drove through the grass to find a spot to park and drink a beer and unwind. I saw a whole lot of hippies and a whole lot of freaks, a handful of roadies and even some geeks. They were running through the woods and splashing in the creeks, just having a hell of a time. Well, the moon was full and everybody was high on music or grass or whiskey or wine, and the guitars fiddled and the folk singers rhymed with all their God-given mind. There were new folks and old folks and kids and clowns, a bunch of guitar players carrying guitars around, looking for a place to tune up and sit down and share a song or two. There were all kinds of songs being played that night about losing a woman or winning a fight or nothing ever seeming to work out right or just being lost in the world. There are songs about love being oh so true, songs about love being oh so blue, and some covered Willie Nelson and even U2 at one particular campsite. There were songs about dogs, songs about trains, songs about mothers, songs about rain, and a song about a guy that went completely insane and lived through it to tell a tale. There are songs about drinking way too much, songs about rainbows and feelings and such, and a song about a woman that couldn't be touched, and that song that made me cry. Well, one guy was funny when he sang, he danced, he flailed his hands and he grabbed his pants, he started speaking in tongues and he went into a trance, and that song that freaked me out. But by 4 a.m., most were drunk and tired, and the coffee drinkers were all nervous and wired, and they all stumbled back to their campfires to look for their sleeping bags. Well, they slept in tents, trailers, and cars were stretched out in the grass underneath the stars, pointing skinny little fingers at Venus and Mars and drifting off to sleep. They say that God protects songwriters and fools and lets us get away safely with bending the rules and cuts us some slack so we might find a jewel in 3 chords in a melody. Well, I might be a fool who's been at it too long. I drove 900 miles to play 2 songs and hang out with people wearing kilts and sarongs who say, I love you and welcome home. But I really wouldn't have it any other way. You see, I followed my heart. I'm here to stay. I'm happy in the night, I'm happy in the day, and I make friends wherever I go. I really shouldn't try and offer any advice except to keep on trucking with what feels nice, and brush your teeth and keep your beer on ice, and watch out for poison ivy and snakes. Try to keep in touch with your mom and dad, because after all, you didn't turn out all that bad. You're even living a life that others wish they had, except for being broke most of the time. Try to stay away from people trying to tell you how it is and wave around money and talk about the music biz, because they'll steal your songs and your girlfriend Liz if you just give them half a chance. Well, I guess it's about time now for me to go. I gotta start getting ready to play my show. I gotta tune up my guitar and change my clothes and write a set list now. But I do appreciate y'all listening for a while. Maybe I lightened up the mood or I made you smile, but I'll be on back here after a while. So adios for now, my friends. Thank you so much. don't mind if I sing one more song? Actually, this has the same chords as the last song. It was written by an old friend of mine. His name is Kel, and he lives on a ranch in Montana. He watches out for the chickens and goats, and he wrote this as a song to my friend Jason as a happy birthday cassette tape that he put together. It's called "Oh Yeah, I'd Sing Alright." Sing alright. I've been up all night. Well, I'm trying hard to get it right. Well, yeah, sing alright. Cowboy hero grabs a dance hall girl. Dance around and around and around. Well, the band gets up and tries to play the latest cotton candy sound. Well, oh yeah, I'd sing alright. I've been up all night. I'm trying hard to get it right. Well, oh yeah, sing alright. Something. Yeah, happy times are here again. A stranger wears a golden mask, forever molded in a grin. And outside the night is cold, and there's an angel in the sky. Somebody shoots that angel down. Yeah, that's the way that they get high. Well, yeah, sing alright. But I've been up all night. Well, I'm trying hard to get it right. Oh, yeah, sing alright. Oh, yeah, sing alright. Oh, yeah, sing alright. I guess maybe we're done. Thank you all for coming out and listening. It's been a really fun night, and we'll see you back around the bar a little bit in just a couple minutes.
Så